Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory and all honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the sincere brethren that do believe in Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to do a quick lesson going into the pale horse. When you read the book of Revelation chapter 6, and we can start at verse this is Revelation 6 verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword and with hunger and with death and with the beast of the earth. All right, so the pale horse represents death, sword, famine, pestilence. It represents destruction. Okay, it represents the plagues, the pestilences. That's what the pale horse represents. Okay, hell is the grave. It's not going to get easier. It's going to get a lot worse and worse out here. The scriptures say the plagues are not slack. The plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Okay? When it talks about the fourth part of the earth, it's talking about Esau earth. We have 2/3 here in America that's going to get destroyed. You got the different nations around the world that's going to get judged. These different nations around the world that's conforming, to Esau, they're going to get caught up in what? And they're going to get caught up in the judgments that the Lord got set for certain individuals. Okay? So the pale horse represents devastation. It's going to be a lot of devastation going on. A lot of destruction, famine. A lot of people sighing and crying and mourning and lamenting. Okay? Because judgment is going to be brought forth on a grand scale. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So this Egypt right here is speaking about America. It's talking about America, Babylon the Great. Okay? This is spiritual Egypt. This is spiritual Sodom. Egypt was known for what? Bondage, captivity for the Israelites. All right? Here we're in bondage again. We're in captivity. This is Egypt 2.0. Okay? It's bitter here. It's very bitter here. We're slaves. We're in captivity. We're oppressed. But the Lord said in verse 11, he's going to smite Egypt with the plagues as before, and he's also going to save the elect of Israel out of America. So the different plagues and the different judgments are set to happen. It's already set for it to come to pass. The Lord is going to smite America with plagues, and he's doing that now. Actually, the whole world is getting judged, but primarily Babylon the Great. There's a special judgment for Babylon the Great. It says in verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. So ultimately, the Lord is bringing the different plagues. Ultimately, it's the Most High. The second Ezra chapter 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Okay, because when a woman is giving birth, they go through different contractions, they go through different pain labor. All right. So verse 39, it says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. All right, there you go. The plagues are not slack. The plagues are not slack. The plagues are drawing near, drawing nigh. And these different plagues are happening. Guess what? You got a new variant out. There's different diseases out here. All right, they released not too long ago GMO mosquitoes. And in Texas. All right. Look at the weather. Look at the people. Look at the state of the people. Look at the state of the earth. Look at what they're doing. Look at their deeds. Okay? People are mourning, sorrowful, scared. People going through anxiety. They're depressed. They're worried. They have no faith. There's a lot of people that's desperate out here. So what you think is going to happen? Plagues, pestilences. They have a new variant out, new variant. Now people have to get the mask. The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, they're gonna have checkpoints, martial law. They're gonna have the cities cut off. That's all part of the pale horse. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. There you go. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. Right? The lack of bread, famine. It's going to be a famine out here. That's part of the pale horse. Okay, these things will happen and will come to pass according to prophecy. It's Revelation chapter 6, verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. Right? Death, and look at the people condition that they're going to be in. Okay? And also, they're going to be what? They're going to be in the grave. Death, the grave is never satisfied, right? Hell is, the grave is never satisfied. Because people die every day. Okay? It says, death and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. And that's Esau. He's the harbinger of death. Talking about the fourth part of the earth. That's Esau's earth. Who runs the world? So-called white men. Okay? It's a lot of devastation going to ultimately happen. And ultimately it's going to be the destruction from the missiles, ultimately. But before that, it's what? Perilous times, dangerous times that are here and approaching, according to the scriptures, according to the word. Okay? Because when you read Jeremiah 16, verse 4, let's bring that out real quick. Which this happened during the time, when he was on the scene. Okay? But, we can apply it now because whatever is written for our learning. So this can be applied today. This is going to happen. And this is happening. It's going to happen more. It's going to happen on a grand scale. This Jeremiah 16 verse 4. They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. And they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh. Well, I'm going to stop right there. Right there. There you go. Famine. The carcasses shall be meat for what? The fowls of heaven. The birds got to eat too. The beasts of the earth going to eat people. That's all part of the pale horse. So we're living in a time where it's going to be nothing but plagues after plagues after plagues. Look at the world. Look at the state of the earth. Look at what's going on in India and all these wildfires and these floods and the scorching heat. These are all signs and tokens from Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Signs and tokens. With that, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha HaKodash, Shalom, Abad, Babal.